for that.
It should, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, here's some other things that you can do with these installs, though, right? You can actually make sure everything's going smoothly. It's not your job, but customers like seeing stuff like that, right? That's somebody from corporate's coming out to making sure everything's going smoothly. They like that. Increase your referability. We're going to talk about insurance. This also goes with your job, though, too. I saved it till now to talk about it. I'm a huge insurance fan. Insurance has helped me make a lot of money over the years. But sales reps don't do this the right way. So I want to explain to you the best way to handle insurance. You talk to every one of your homeowners about insurance, their insurance, right? At what point? Guarantees, right? One of the benefits, not a guarantee, one of the benefits is that they can save money on their insurance. Here's how you take it a step further and you wow your customer and increase your referability. Ask them who their local insurance agent is. And if they are local, offer to take the certificate to the insurance agent on their behalf. And you tell them, look, this will allow me to tell them exactly what you got so I can make sure you get the maximum discount on your insurance. Do you think your customer's going to look at you and go, no, don't do that?
No.
They're going to go, really?
Yep.
You'll do that? Absolutely. Now, why would this be a benefit for you, though?
You can get the insurance agent to refer business to you.
Think about this. You have a reason to walk into the insurance agent's office now. It's no longer a cold call. You have the same customer. So you walk into the insurance agent, and now they want to talk to you because you're bringing the certificate for the customer. Anybody here ever sold homeowners insurance? Nobody? Okay. Homeowners insurance, one of the things that you're going to find out, and you should go around to multiple agents' offices and talk to them. It's part of your job. Go meet a bunch of them. From Allstate, Farmers, Geico, any place that you can find that has an office, go talk to them and ask them some questions about their business. Some of the questions that you should ask is, hey, in order to give them a discount on their homeowner's insurance for a home security system, what do they have to prove it? Oh, they have to have the certificate saying that the company installed it and what it was. Okay, how hard is it for you to get that? You're going to find that it's a pain in the butt. Customers lose them, they forget to send them in. They cannot apply the discount until that certificate is on file.
And most customers forget to
They
turn it
do
in.
forget to turn it in.
They'll call you like, hey friend, you know that certificate?
I need to get another one.
Yeah, how do I get another one?
And technicians?
I haven't received my discount yet off my homeowner's insurance. Well, did you turn it in? Oh, you know what? I forgot. It's right there on my kitchen table.
Now, though, you can even print them off on myadt.com. Once it's completed, you can print it off on myadt.com. But if you offer to take it for them, it gives you this opportunity to walk in. And now you'll find out that sometimes it's a pain in the butt to actually get the certificate. So you can tell the insurance agent, look, I'm going to bring them to you. So if you send me somebody, I'm going to bring them to you. But here's how I even spin this. Because have y'all figured out like this stuff? I don't ever talk to my insurance agent the very first time I see them. I don't talk to them about homeowners insurance, or about ADT pays at all. I don't at all. Because once you start talking to some of these insurance agents and get in good with them, they're going to tell you, some people walk in our door all the time, and they want to team up with us. They want us to send them our customers, and you know what? We never see them again. They never come back. So I listen. I listen to what they say, and I've changed the way I approach people based on what I've learned. So when I walk into an insurance agent's office, I do something like this. Hey, I'm Chris with ADT. How are you doing, sir? The reason why I'm coming in, I'm with ADT, and one of your customers, her name's Fran, just got a security system from me. And you know what? I understand that you give a discount for having a home security system. Am I correct there?
Okay.
Now, do you mind if I ask, what percentage of a discount do you get for just a burglar system?
20%.
Is it, wow.
It's really like 5.
We'll fix that. Now, I also understand, I heard a rumor that you give an additional 5% if they have a monitored smoke communicator as well. Is that correct? Well, good news is Fran's got both of them, and I want to bring the certificate to you to make sure that you have it on file in order to get that 15% off. Now, you have to have this on file, correct?
That's correct.
Oh, fantastic. Here you go. Here's a certificate. Now, the other reason why I really want to stop by kind of face to face is Fran spoke really highly of you. And I'm looking for a new insurance agent in this area to refer all my customers to. I'm in about 4 or 5 homes a day, and I come across a lot of times where they have an insurance company that doesn't give as good of a discount as you do. And so, because Fran spoke so highly of you, I want to come meet you myself. Do you have a few minutes so I can sit down and talk to you about your business?
Well, I know Fran, and she's a very good customer, so
Yeah.
if she referred you to
Yeah.
me, I'll take a few minutes.
Okay, well, good. Well, thank you for doing that. Now, see, here's the thing is, am I asking him to help me, or am I saying, hey, I might be able to help you?
Yeah.
Right. Now, understand this, and it was Purcell?
Purcell, yeah.
Before I refer anybody, I like to make sure I feel comfortable with that person. So can you tell me a little bit about, like, how long you've been in business? Tell me a little bit about your actual business here.
Been in business about 7 years, been at this location.
Oh, wow. Is there a reason why you moved to this location?
I thought the opportunity for me to grow and excel was better in this area.
And have you seen that happen?
Yes, I have.
Good, that's good. Now, I noticed that you have some ladies up at the front desk, like your office managers.
Yes.
How long have they been with you?
They've been with me about 4 years.
About 4 years. So, okay, so pretty good, right? Now, do they do mostly with your customers? Because I know you're probably out looking for new business all the time. So they're the ones who kind of deal with
They
the
actually
ongoing.
deal with my customers,
Okay.
especially anyone who walks in and
Okay.
is wanting to know anything about insurance.
See, I'm getting him to sell me on his business right now. It's not me talking anything about, hey, here's what you can do for me, right? Now, before I'm going to ask you a really stupid question. I know it's going to sound stupid, but I've gotten burned here lately. Do they return customers' phone calls?
Not as much as I would like for them to.
So if they don't, do you?
Yes, sir.
And the reason why I'm
I try to
asking,
make that
a priority.
priority.
And here's why I'm asking this question. I had another insurance agent up here that I was sending all my business to, and again, I'm in 4 or 5 homes a day, and they quit returning my customers' phone calls. And you got to understand, if they're not going to return my customers' phone calls because they're looking at changing insurance companies, that doesn't make me look very good, right? I want to make sure that if I refer people to you, that they're at least, even if they choose not to do business with you for some reason, that you're at least returning their phone calls in a pretty prompt manner. So would that be something that you could promise me, that if I'm sending you business, that you can return their phone calls?
If you're sending me business, yes, sir, I can certainly do that, because if you're sending me business, that means I get business.
That's right. So I mean, because again, I like the 15%. I like the 10% off and the 5% off for additional smoke communication, because every house that I go to has it. And so let me do this. I like you, and I think I can send you some pretty good business. Can I get some of your business cards?
Certainly, sir.
Now, here's what he's going to do. He's going to reach over on his desk, and he's going to grab the 10 to 15 business cards that are sitting right there on his desk and hand them to you. I want you to go, no, I need a box.
Need a box?
Yeah. I'm in 4 or 5 homes a day, and as much as I like you, I can't afford to come by here every single day to get more business cards. So if you don't mind, I could use a box, and that way I don't have to come back as often.
Wait a minute, you generating that kind of?
I'm in 4 or 5 homes a day.
I can give you 2 boxes.
There you go. But see, I mean, they'll go like, what? And in the back of their mind, they're like, no way. But if you look at him with confidence and you don't flinch and go, no, I need a box, he'll be like, Mary, can you bring me a box of cards? And in the back of his mind, he's hoping. But there's still some doubt there.
You're not full.
There's still some doubt. And that's because he's been lied to so many times by other salespeople. And that's why the very next house that you go to, if you're going over insurance with your homeowner at the end, and you say, hey, you said you had Farmers Insurance. I got this great guy. He's with Allstate. And you know what? He's been able to save my customer quite a bit of money on the security system by having a security system. So he's been able to save enough money to help pay for the system. If you'd like, I've got to meet with him later today. I can give him your information, and He'll call and give you a free quote over the phone. You think your customer's going to say no to that? Because we're going to go, really? I mean, I'm a resource now for my homeowner.
You're like Angie's List.
I'm like Angie's List. Exactly right? I'm my own Angie. It's Chris's list, right? So now I call Purcell, and a lot of times this is the same day. If not, maybe the next day. And I call him on the phone now. Ring, ring.
Hello,
Purcell, this is Chris with ADT. I was just in your office earlier today.
Chris, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Hey, I got a referral for you.
You're kidding.
I'm not. No, I told you. I'm going to send you some business. Hey,
Outstanding.
I was at this guy's house. His name's Mario. And here's who he has for insurance right now. Here's the type of system he bought. And he's anxious to get a quote on what you might be able to do for him.
Okay, we can do that.
You think he's going to say no? He's going to call. My job's not to sell it. His job is to sell it, right? My job is to give him the opportunity. But here's what you're going to find out. If your customers like you as much as they should, when he calls the same day, hey, I just got on the phone with Chris, and he told me that here's who you ever, I wanted to talk to you about it. It's amazing how many people will switch insurance companies, because here's a fun fact for you. Men under the age of 37, on average, are still signed up with the same insurance agent their parents signed them up for.
Yeah.
Wow.
Men don't shop. So we don't shop around, right? So now, watch this. I give him 4 or 5 referrals. Try to do it quickly, within that first week, right? Maybe, if I'm lucky, within the first couple days. So now, I show back up at his office in about 4 or 5, after I make sure 4 or 5 referrals, I show back up at his office. Do you think he's happy to see you now?
Hell yeah.
So now, the dynamic's a little different. You walk in, Parcell, how you doing, man? Right. Oh, I'm doing great. Whew. Hey, I was just in the neighborhood. I want to stop by again. I was kind of checking through my records. I think I've seen you like 4 or 5 referrals in the last few days, haven't I?
Yes, sir.
How's that gone for you?
That's going great, man.
Is it?
I really appreciate it.
So out of the 5 that I've sent you, how many have you already gotten to switch over?
2.
2. That's pretty good, man, right? So 2 out of 5. And you got any that you're still kind of working with?
Still kind of working on them, yeah.
Well, I want to stop by because I got some pretty good news, and I want to come by and talk to you about it first. And I don't even know really how it got out there already, because I just found out about it. I'm not in the office very often, so that might be why I didn't hear about it. But I've got 2 or 3 other insurance agents that have already left me a voicemail about this, and I've said, no, I've got to come talk to you about it first. I wanted to give you first opportunity to take advantage of the new program that we have. It's called, we call it ADT Pays. And it's basically what we've been doing anyway, but just kind of reverse. Right now, I'm sending you business. Well, if you ever come across anybody that's not taking advantage of a security system discount, and you send them to me, and we get them taken care of, just like I do with all my customers, well, you can get $125 for doing that. And ADT pays it for you. It's all on the up and up. Matter of fact, you have to fill out some forms. We track the money, but it's a great program to kind of do what we're doing right now anyway. Now, if you don't want to sign up, I get it. I've got some other insurance agents that I can go that want to sign up for it.
Chris, you have done an outstanding job. I would certainly be interested.
Absolutely. Well, let me show you this. And I'd show them the ADT Pays program. Now, I never talked to them about it the first time I walked in the door. And the reason why is that 4.5 months bugs the tar out of me. I hate it that it takes almost 4.5 months for an ADT Pays work. And that's because the way we approach it is we hit him hard about signing up, and then we never go talk to him again. But if I send him some business first, and in a couple days he's already made 2 sales off of me, do you think he wants that to go away?
No.
And if he doesn't sign up for this program, what do you think he thinks is going to happen?
So you're going to take him business?
I'm going to take it somewhere else. I'm going to take my business to somebody who's helping me out. So now he wants to sign up to be an ADT Pays partner because he wants me to continue sending him business. You've got to take the time to set this up. You've got to take the time to go and meet people and help them before you ask for help for you. Because everybody's, what's in it for me, right? What's in it for, show them what's in it for them. Because he doesn't really care about the $125. He doesn't. He just wants to keep getting more business. You'll even have some agents go, well, Chris, unfortunately, we can't take the $125, because it's against our code of conduct, code of ethics,